Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. They're going to do our Sunday stock analysis. This is episode 4, and we could see that the previous week we saw that the market actually got rejected at this white line right here, which is the previous trend line, which was resistance here. After we broke down, we actually went all the way down to 42.85, and then eventually forming a triple bottom right here, as we can see, forming a nice triple bottom, and then basically, if you want to call it, a giant head and shoulders pattern, and then ultimately coming back up and making a new all-time high of 47.28. And right now looks like we got rejected at our first touch point, and we could be coming back and trying to retest for a new all-time high at 47.50. And it looks like this week it might be a little bullish for the stock market, as we can see right here. Let's just take a look at the weekly looking quite good. Money flow still there, but the momentum waves are curling up, but it could take a couple more weeks before we see any signs of bearishness. And once again, the monthly is looking quite good, but remember, we have printed that red dot a couple months back, I believe in September, yes. But for the time being, it doesn't look like there's any signs of slowing down, and even on the daily time frame, it's looking quite bullish as well. And yeah, it's basically same thing for the US 30, Dow Jones, same thing for the Nasdaq, kind of following all the same trend. Russell actually broke out of a big pattern. We'll take a look at that right here. I believe it's still there. Yeah, looks like Russell broke out of this big bull flag, in my opinion. We could see that we were consolidating for a long time, and finally the Russell just broke out of it. So I could see the Russell probably continuing this trend of going up to probably to the 2800s or 2850 in the coming months. And right now we can see that gold, had a really nice week, as we can see that the inflation numbers were 6.2%. CPI index that was announced on Wednesday, I believe, or November 13th or something like that, November 10th. It was something like that, and then the CPI was at 6.2%, so it even exceeded my expectations. We can see that we broke out of this nice pattern right here. We broke out of resistance out of 1835. We went to a high of 1870 or 1870, I believe, and now we're coming back down. Silver actually broke out all as well from this beautiful head and shoulders pattern, coming back down to retest it as support. We did get a nice wick down here, but now we're coming down once again. Let's see if we can hold it. If we can hold it and we get some nice bounces, some nice daily closes above here, I think we have a really good chance of going to $27.87. But once again, silver is a highly manipulated commodity. There's a lot of people that benefit from silver being at low prices, so higher silver prices are not good for a lot of companies. So let's see if the price is going to go higher. And at the moment, we can see that oil doing very well, but at the moment we are coming back down after getting rejected once again at the $85 level. We could be coming back down to possibly $76, which is the previous high here, and we actually broke out of it right here, and then we held it as support right there, and then we ended up coming back up to 85. So let's see if we come back down. If we do come back down, might open some longs on oil. Keep you guys updated on that. If you guys want, I can create a new Discord channel where we can trade our stocks and commodities and update our positions. But basically these move pretty slow, but when you use leverage, things can get a little bit spicy. And yeah, let's just take a look at some of our holdings. We can see that FVI had a terrible week after announcements came out that their permit was not renewed by the government, which basically allows them to operate in Mexico and mine silver. But fortunately, looks like it was denied. The mine could be shut down, but a lot could happen. So let's just keep an eye on this and keep an eye on the news. As much as we love our charts, fundamentals do come back for stocks and can affect them heavily. As we can see right here, earnings were reported minus 100%, and surprise for less earnings, so 4.75% and less in earnings, so $10 million less. But other than that, we saw that King Ross and KL had a pretty good week as well. King Ross actually breaking out of this pattern, so I expect a nice continuation of towards the upside if gold keeps increasing, which I do expect it to increase as well. And KL actually perfectly at resistance right now, getting rejected once again. We got a rejection here, we got a rejection here, fighting to go to the upside, another rejection here. We had positive earnings though, 13% and 6% right there. So, you know, we're doing really good increase in revenue. And we can see that right now it is at resistance, but I believe if we do break out of from here, we have a really good chance of going to the previous highs of $71, $72. So that would be a really good trade there. And Newmont Mining, one of my newest holdings, we could see that our position is doing quite well. You know, we entered at here at the bottom, basically at 67.30, now up at $73. So doing very good on that trade, up over 9% at the moment. I believe the trend is going to continue towards the upside as inflation numbers are going to keep increasing. You know, the government, or the Fed, sorry, can keep saying that the inflation is transitory and it's going to keep being transitory, but they're going to be wrong, and they're going to keep being wrong over and over again. And that's just my personal opinion, that's not financial advice. And we can see that MNT, Royal Canadian Mint Gold Reserves, breaking out of this beautiful pattern as well, going to the upsides. Fundamentals are quite strong for commodities, as we can see. You know, let's go scroll back up here. We can see the gold, silver had nice rallies. Copper also doing quite well, holding above the $4.10 level. So overall, guess in my opinion, this is just consolidating before another breakout towards the upside. I think copper is going to keep going higher. Commodity prices are going to keep going on the rise. You can't print that much money into the economy and not expect anything to happen. And probably gonna start allocating to some lithium mines as well. Debating on exposing myself to that market. But if you guys want to see some more analysis on some stocks that you like, leave them in the chat. I like to do these videos. You know, we can see that these BTC X and ETH ETFs, which basically track the price of Ethereum and Bitcoin, you know, follow it on a day-to-day basis, except they close out over the market, and then you have all this weekend action right here. We can see that Bitcoin as well. You know, we'll just do some little bit of Bitcoin analysis. We closed that weekly pretty nice, I believe. Let's just take a look at it quickly. Yeah, we closed it weekly in a green candle, but we had a big wick there. So let's see if we're gonna have another green week. But at the moment, we can see the RSI is starting to top out. Let's see if we can make it break out towards the new all-time high, which would be around $80,000 to $70,000. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Make some really good trades. Thanks for coming to watch my video, and appreciate the support. We're at 6,000 subscribers, and let's see if we can get to 7,000. Talk to you guys later. Peace.